Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Lazy J here. Now, we've just finished going through the 2 Point Museum story. There's still a lot to do, still prestiging, still a few other things, but I want to start trying for the next series we're going to do on the main, or my variety LJ, Lazy J channel. So we're going to just go back and do a little bit of 2 Point Hospital. I played it back in the day. Never really completed it, and to be honest, I don't even have that many achievements looking at it. So I've reinstalled it. I figure we'll give it another crack. We'll still do museum. Museum will be probably a once a week thing moving forward. Not 100% sure on that. Depends on how we're going and what we're doing and stuff like that. But now that we've done the story, there's not a huge amount of exciting stuff. We've still got a few bits in the Digiverse to complete, but after that it's just optimizing, improving, stuff like that. So I figure add a bit of variety in. We'll at least start with 2 Point Hospital. We'll play the first couple of levels, see if we're enjoying it or not. If we're not, we'll move on to something else. If we are, we'll keep it going. Just wanted something a bit different to play today, and something that gives us potential to grow. So let's go, start a new game.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrive. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusted advisor on this journey. Ooh, it actually fades away. This is Hogspot, and here's your first hospital. Click to get started. On our most recent trip to the hospital, I found myself thinking this place needs more animals, but which animal would be appropriate for a medical facility as well as good company? For our passionate yoiks, emus, platypuses, I quickly realised that I wasn't fit to make this decision alone. I like to investigate which creatures would be most suitable for the task. Above all else, they should improve the overall alive-dead ratio in any given hospital. The Superbug Initiative has launched a global project. Check out the Superbug Network to contribute to the projects and collect rewards. Oh yeah, I remember this. There is a new Superbug screen. Here is view the research tree. For active projects, you'll need to complete research nodes in order to advance down the research tree. Okay. What have we got to do here? Research 1000 points. Okay. Continue. Start. 2 Point Hospital. Welcome to 2 Point County. You already start building your first hospital to cure some patients. Look around the hospital. First things first, you'll probably want to have a look around. So this is the default zoom in. The third thing the hospital will need will be a reception. Patients will head here when they first arrive. Let's build a reception at the entrance. Okay, items. Reception. Okay. Great, you'll need an assistant to run reception. Here, let's hire one now. hire assistant. Chiefs of Brains thinks they once saw Harrison Wolf. Great, before we officially open, you'll need a GP office. Patients will visit the doctor waiting for general practices at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assist patients and decide if they're ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP office. Okay. Room, GP office. Doctor Whom. Excellent. Now we need Doctor run the GP office. Staff. List of staff. So Doctor. Oh, okay, we need to hire a doctor. A pigeon at heart. Motivated wants more money. Rain. Compost. Okay. Good news, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they will be sent to the GP office. Mouse wheel, okay. Benches in here. We rotate, bitch.
Always proceed with caution.
Oh, we've got it in a moment. Okay, so Miss Crowd, our doctor has diagnosed a new illness, gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medicine is effective, unlike earlier items where it had to be dug out by painfully with a screwdriver. The patient is seeking treatment will need a pharmacy. Get patient to wait. We need to. Okay, let's build a pharmacy. Pharmacy will need to hire a nurse. Hire someone for now. Ooh, I'm gonna want you.
All personalised artwork should be tasteful and above board.
Patient is cured.
We've just cured our very first patient.
Okay, janitors and maintenance. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can catch fire. Can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. Place 2 extinguishers. The machine's broken, okay, not a problem. Keeping people happy. It is important to keep staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, or hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat. When they're between appointments, they'll become unhappy. They will leave and go to another hospital. Staff room unlocked. Build a staff room. Staff room. Over here, I guess. Okay, what was happening there?
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne bringing talk, music,
Staff room. Staff will head to a staff room when they are on break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. You can place a member in a staff room and make them take breaks. Or in the...
Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
in the workroom where they work there, pick up a member and take it. Drinks and snacks are great at keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there is no bins nearby. Well, right at staff, patients will get pretty grumpy if you don't have access to toilets. You might want to build some toilets. Okay, now have a toilet. We'll make refinements as we go.
Please go to the toilet before potentially fatal treatment, rather than
In. Yep. Janitors will empty bins and unblock toilets when required. This is much better than having to sweep up litter and other waste. Further diagnosis. We're hearing reports of some new illnesses in town. They might be hard to diagnose. We may need to build a diagnosis room if a GP isn't certain. They will need to find patients for further diagnosis. As you expand your hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level will increase. A large hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get longer. We may need to build up more GP offices and other rooms, and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for a queue warning above rooms. You can also hover over highlight people queuing. Increase hospital level by filling the hospital. Cure 2 patients. Get to hospital level 3. Not a problem. Okay, so we potentially need a second nurse.
I've been humming that tune to myself all week, which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have I? Oh well, more catchy music coming right up.
Okay, we'll unlock the ward. Room. Ward. Ward can be useful for diagnosis and also treat a wide range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit patients, look after them. Well done, the hospital level is increased, keep it back. Yep. The illness is discovered. Promote staff. Now, if memory serves me right, we can control tasks. So we've got 2 nurses, so how about we do that?
Patients
Yeah.
asked to be endearing sick, not disgusting sick.
Yeah, we'll leave it in. Here we earn our money. Okay, so 2 Commission is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does the star come with associated rewards, but it also will allow us to establish new hospitals around the county, expand the hospitals to acquire 1-star ratings. By completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns kudos. You can use this unlock. Okay. By completing objectives, yep, not a problem. Cure 30 patients with lightheadedness. We'll get into optimization later. I just want to get the facilities in. New illness, lightheadedness discovered. New illness, lightheadedness. Let's turn that music down a little bit. There we go. I do miss this game. We're cured 10 patients, each cure boosts our reputation, not a problem. Pretty sure this is all the level needs. So we have a nursing department. A diagnosis with nursing. Toilet.
In the news today, conditions at the Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse every day. Apparently, patients are just as likely to die from sinkholes and crumbling ceilings as any diseases. At least that'll keep the queues down.
Oh no, someone died. I wonder if that's scripted. Oh, we do have a... Patient death. Sad news. Our first patient death. Patients can die if a treatment fails or if they are waiting too long and their health deteriorates. Hospital rotation will suffer as a result. There's also a chance the patient will return to haunt the hospital. If this happens, you need a janitor with ghost capture qualifications. Doctors have discovered a new illness, lightheadedness. Lightheadedness patients are notable due to their bulbous heads. We'll send patients in for treatment. And visualization mode. Finances. Okay. Patient list. So we can see where the patient starts. Staff. Handle staff tasks.
Litterers will take the place of their rubbish in the bin.
Ba, ba, ba. It's interesting to see how the game's changed.
Your comfort is important to us.
I'll have to work on it.
Try to be comfortable.
Okay, I'll think about that.
What a smashing day for a bit of gardening. I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil, sticking your hands in a bit of manure. Oh, I can almost smell it now. No, wait, the sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
Something like that for now. Doctors. So we need a doctor with treatment. Oh, that's a ward specialist. Okay. Okay, staff, nurses, notes. Are you? So you're now, if we look at tasks, your pharmacy and your ward. Doctors. We're doing that. Assistants and staff doesn't really matter at the moment. We will specialize though. Just don't want more than one per room if we can help it, and then yep. Lightheadedness.
Patients are reminded not to be sick.
We'll fight them, and they're still working. We might have too many doctors, several are currently idle. Well, we've got 3 rooms, 3 doctors.
New from Bungle. Pocket watches are a thing of the past. Now is the time for rocket watches. Bungle rocket watches.
Did you know patients and
forever
staff
your head, so you
will
can
want to
always
access
tell
toilets
the
especially
time.
after eating or drinking? Ensure that you have enough toilets to avoid
Buy a
accidents.
Bungle rocket watch today and watch time fly. More 2 Point, more often. This is 2 Point Radio.
Okay, so there's our first star. The hospital administration, 1-star. Hospital Federation Hospital has been awarded 1-star rating, and that's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved the file from the bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise at the hospital for a further steam and trinkets. If you believe you are capable more alternative, you can run before you can walk, and begin to expand your organisation by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullock. The choice is yours. Okay. Cure 25 patients and get a hospital level 6. Okay, so unlike 2 Point Museum, we don't have artificial walls, but we do have chairs.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
Nope. Let's move that out of the way. Edit. Okay, so we're gonna want two reception desks. And over here we're going to want a staff room. Let's do the toilets first. How do we want this to look? I'll go like that. And then room. Staff room. This. Couple chairs. Put some lockers in, which is going to make it pretty. What else can we do here? Got a Sonic rag in there. Put a scale in. So many things to decorate with. Do that for now. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 5. Just trying to move everyone into one location. Items, benches. Not ideal. What we might do is, I want to get to training as quick as we can. I think that's going to be our goal. I reckon we go back to the map.
Shine, everyone.
But unlock
If you
training.
happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down at Crogben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today.
Oh, a new
Should
department.
all work out nicely.
Okay, staff qualification. Welcome to Lobrook. It's a lovely little village with a big problem. A significant proportion of the population believes themselves to be rock stars. The only one thing that can cure this, psychiatry. Only doctors with psychiatry qualifications will be able to diagnose and treat people with in the psychiatry room. We managed to find one, but you should keep an eye on APO for applications with this qualification. Okay, what do we need to do? Build a psych room. Just do the bare minimum for now. New technology. We're being contacted by Bungle Technologies who run various research hospitals across the county. They also have an interesting proposition for us there. Was recently revoked due to an incident with, well, it's best not to get into. They want us to send us in exchange to allow us to buy some of their latest technology until the organisation acquires a research line. We'll need. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need some stuff here. Just put a mini toad in here for now. Enough for people to rest. I guess we wait until we need something. We have 3 doctors. Oh no. Sure. Hi, the G diagnosis person. So, staff wise, we just want. We've got a treatment guy. I guess we can hire you actually. For treatment. I don't know if we need a deluxe room yet, but might build one just to give this person a job.
Quality of treatment may depend upon patient behavior.
Okay. So we're just trying to get to training. And we'll go back and get that first star, or those other stars, once we can sort staff out a bit better. Okay, we've got a drug mixer. Upgrading machines. We need to build a pharmacy then. We have
I went
the.
to a holistics nature commune last week to see what they could do about my gravy allergy. They recommended a long stay at their spa and a bottle of rosemary extract. It cost me a month's wages, but I'm finally starting to feel the effects. Still can't eat gravy though.
Doctors have discovered a new illness, verbal diarrhea. The disease people can't stop talking about. Verbal diarrhea spreads fast and can be heard for miles. We'll send the patient for treatment at the pharmacy.
Staff facilities are out of bounds for all patients and some staff.
Upgrade a machine. Do we have someone on our staff with? Yes. To
Please don't unplug any vital hospital equipment.
ward is required. Ask patient to wait. That doesn't feel great space-wise, but
In today's headlines, lottery winner Arthur Compass has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
okay. Pan Labs, new technology. Construct new building. We can construct new hospital buildings by purchasing plots of land. Take a look around the hospital grounds. Hover over nearby plots to see the size, shape, and their price. To buy a plot, click on the pod. New building construct over. Once the building is complete, you can use extra space to expand the hospital. Gotcha. Did you know we can construct new hospital buildings to give us more space to expand? Head over the... Yep, I've done that. Okay, what are we going to move over here and what's going to stay over there? Pan's lab.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
Rooms. A minimum 4x4. What? Edit. These are kind of treatment-based things. Now let's have a look at staff. We can probably leave one doctor for treatment. Be honest. Go. Hey. We can upgrade the easy scanner over here in it. That's not objective. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to stay. Now they're all specialists in their own areas. It's good.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Megan Purse has sent in a very thorough quote for today's nice words of the day. Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason, while good ones come to those who wait. That's a lot of nice words, Megan.
You think they usually want to challenge cure? Okay, let's try to cure patients. Sell that room. You know what? You can just help with GP stuff. Which means we want to copy. You're technically not a GP kind of person, but you're going to have to do.
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
Report a visit. Go getting leave at Sally. Big blanket correspondent to 2 Point Radio has asked if she can visit the hospital as part of a series she's doing on the healthcare of the county. If she's impressionable, if she could be. Sure.
Someone important is arriving.
My doctors have died of a new illness, lightheadedness. Okay.
Yo LJ, Twitch ads are inbound.
I'm thinking about buying over here and building a big ward. Maybe a proper pharmacy department. I'm sure.
Lightheadedness are arriving.
My first emergency.
Crumley Mega Market. Crumley Fishmongers. We sell some of the fish you recognize. Nice! And some you don't.
Oh, gross.
24 hours a day. This is 2 Point Radio.
We made them happy, good. They're happy.
Twitch ads are now playing.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
Next person walk in. Well, we have an emergency going on.
Dr. Deluxe Clinic.
We're gonna lose people. Come on, come on.
Warning, try not to slip in the sick.
One's not going to make it. Okay, we got 6 out of 7.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Oh, sad. Pharmacy's being overrun.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome back to your favorite radio station with the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them, do not hesitate to repress that impulse. I have no intention of playing any of that drivel.
LJ, Twitch ads should now be over. You're all good for another 60 minutes.
These are the toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
There we are, 1 star. We got cardiology, deluxe. Okay, now. Two point. Now we're meant to get a training room content rooms. Okay, we need to get the floating by looks. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded 1-star rating at 2.3. The lighting you have made a mockery of your endeavours into the inner workings of now focus on your mighty two-headed empire, another third by opening. Okay, so next map.
A warm greeting to you all this fine morning, especially those of you in Flottering, where renovations have been completed on the bridge that leads to the town's ancient castle. Officials say people crossing over will no longer need to wear parachutes and life jackets. It just won't be the same.
Okay. So we'll start this to unlock the training room. And then head back to the first map. Staff development. To get the most out of these staff, we need to train and promote them. When someone has gained enough experience on the job and had some training, they'll be Ready for promotion by promoting them, their skills will increase and they'll be able to learn more qualifications. They might also want more pay rise first, though. We need a training license, 2-point ministry. Okay. Higher settlement staff. Okay. Not unlocked it yet. Okay, higher. Wants more money, gets stuck on boss fights. Positive, unmotivated, hungry. Okay. Fire a blank.
Announcement. Copying rooms should not be used to clone staff.
Okay, so what do we need now? Pharmacy. What I do? Bed face. Okay, get patients to wait. Build a ward. We're 3 rooms using the nurses, so let's get another staff member in on that. Now, did you know we can complete the other hospitals in there? You can complete. Yep, that's true. Okay, there's 4 plots we could potentially buy. We don't need them yet.
Patients are reminded not to spread diseases.
Copy.
Holistics is apparently going to open another of its nature communes for sick people with more sense than money. Fortunately, I have equal amounts of sense and money.
Did you know we can compete? Yeah, okay, I know how to compete. Just trying to get the value of this hospital up so we can get to the next step. Oh, we need a staff room.
Patients arriving for pharmacy.
Okay, treatment in the pharmacy, that's fine.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
Someone with ghost capture, they haven't. Okay, training license, great news. At Point Point, health issues granted you a training license. This will allow you to train staff in all of your hospitals. Sweet. Beware clowns. Following has had a bit of a problem recently. Clowns everywhere. Apparently, they keep escaping from the traveling circus. Their hijinks can be a real nuisance. We'll need some new equipment to help deal with that. Not a problem. Okay, for starters, training. Okay, staff. So now we can start specializing. So we can train to be a ward. We'll have to get some money and we don't have the money. There we are. Training. Start a training course, click on the left hand. Yep.
We now bring you this segment, Sir Nigel Reviews. Today I take a look at the new fine dining establishment, Les Soufflés Tristes. And what a delight for the experienced palate this is. The scrambled emu eggs on pickled toast are particularly good. I give it 4 salt shakers.
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
Okay. Okay. Oh, we just lost someone.